Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Okay, interesting. Okafor is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Baggio. That's been slipped through. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. That's tidy. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. Conceição. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Conceição, and here's Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Out towards the flank. Looking for a runner, dinked through, and this is Maradona. He has found the way through. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot at goal! Francisco Conceição. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. And it's Baggio. So we're still where we started right now. Hullet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Robert against the crossbar. Short changes him with that. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. DiMarco. Delivered with swing. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mateus. That's Rijkaard. Conceição. Okafor. And he shoots! Rijkaard. And they're back on the ball again. Gullit.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Okafor. Oh, well played, well played. Dida gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dumfries. And here's Batistuta. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that was probably asking just too much. Thuram tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Conceição. Looking tidy in possession here. Backward it goes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
And this is Gullit. Great chance! Goal, Milan! A goal at a really telling moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again then. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Nice looking ball. Conceição. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he gets rid in a hurry. The pass has gone astray. David, real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard. Mateus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked again.
Big chance! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Quality ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan finding their passes.
Francisco Conceição really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Damn it! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 17. Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Ribéry. Isaacson. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nicked it back promptly. Showing good feet. Isaacson proves just a little bit too strong. And that's been won straight back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And here's Maradona. Barella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. Isaacson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's David. Spread out to the left. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Barella. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played into space. Thinks about Rafael Leao! Barella. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore. Attenzione, una
So our
sostituzione.
quest to find the winner continues. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And the shot! Isaacson for Ribery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played with speed from back to front. Looking to play him in. Batistuta. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribery. David. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's David. And here's Barella. Could move up a gear here. Maradona. And here's Batistuta. And it's Barella. Now it's Isaacson. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to clear it. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Lascia il campo
Exhaustion,
per il
physical
numero 7.
and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. Rafael Leao looking to run onto it. Pull it, and the shot's on here. You want to be quick to recover this. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. And that has been cleared. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Baggio, he's got away, tries to pass it through, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Barella, and it's Barella. Lovely feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's David. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hernandez gets good. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show. in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time, all square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? 1-0.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Batistuta is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, he's hit the upright.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Baggio will take the 3rd penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He must, but can he? Saved! And there's your hero! Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale. He's got goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Look at the space here. Del Piero! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Frattesi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Driving forward. That is lovely. Tries to play it through. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Frattesi. That has been slung wide. Frattesi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had it taken off him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro. For Nesta. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Maradona. Fofana, looking to play him in. Frattesi. And it's Denzel Dumfries. It's a good run down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Del Piero, looking to add to his goal. Fofana. Great vision. This might... There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Knocks it into space. And this is Del Piero. And the shot! Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dumfries. Now it's Batistuta. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well timed, excellent interception. And we've reached half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Batistuta. Dumfries. Dumfries got a long way forward to join the attack. Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. Pulisic. Fratesi. Looking for options. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very...
Batistuta is on his own. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to pass it through. Fratesi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now, that's a lovely exchange. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes. Well, Batistuta! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Dumfries. Costa Curta. Now that's well seen too.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Batistuta. Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. That'll be a throw-in. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries looking to penetrate opposition lines. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dumfries. Dumfries. It's a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease...
And Hullet!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's surging through. Pulisic touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's Hernandez. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard is fouled. 5 minutes left on the clock. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fratesi. Now Dumfries. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now can he find... And he shoots! Baresi. Pass somewhat off target. 2 minutes to be added on. Hernandez. No unnecessary risks. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
Takes a shot! It's in!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plenty chance for a shot. They've scored. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement.
Up he goes! And he gets rid in a hurry. Could move up a gear here. Cannavaro with the foul. And he cuts out the supply. Milan are 3 down after a calamitous start. Oh, not quite. De Bruyne, and the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kvaratskhelia. Batistuta. Soule! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram, Shevchenko, Rafael Leao. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! Goal, Milan! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! And he's there to get it away. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! He's found a way through. Maradona. Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pulisic. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's on his way. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Martinez. Now, he's got space here.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maldini. Nesta. That's Rijkaard. Pull it. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Stood up well to him there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mateus. And it's Maradona. Pull it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's picked his way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Platini strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, that is a good ball. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this is Maradona. There's the shot! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Michel Platini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Hullet. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Maradona. Now this could be a chance. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mateus. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rijkaard makes the interception. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Milan finding their passes. Hullet looking to play him in. So much time and space here. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Milan awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Baresi. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Hullet. Platini has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Nesta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nesta proves too strong. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti threads one in. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! Maldini gets good distance on it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Platini. Martinez. That is a great pick out. And he's on his way! Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus. And Hullet! And that is doing no harm at all. Mateus. Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No goals as yet. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Platini. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. And Mateus. Now it's Hullet. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mateus. Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Knocks it into space.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hullet.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Nicely worked. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. And it's Thuram. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo. Brilliantly cut out. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Zanetti. And Mateus. Del Piero. Del Piero touches it back. He has a look up. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Del Piero. Thuram does well to get it back. Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is starved of space and time. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Delivered with swing. And this is Vieri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Platini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Pings in across. Up he goes! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's fabulous. Martinez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this looks sharp. Maldini. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. Zanetti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Gullit. And he's chosen to go back.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Milan seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks.
And he shoots! He can get that clear. Into the last 5 minutes.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Gullit. And that's been intercepted. Gullit! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
17, cambio di giocatori.
Platini. That's good running with the ball. Mateus.
Il quarto uomo indica
Rafael
2 minuti di
Leao
recupero.
finds himself offside. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Gullit. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. And here's Hullet. Driving. And Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gattuso gets good distance on it. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration.
And he shoots! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bullet! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Fofana. And it's Totti. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Out for a throw. Van Basten. Out to the left it goes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Totti. So what can they make of this? Totti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Totti. Now it's Van Basten. Fofana. Otto. It's Fofana. And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Totti! Goal! Lazio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Lazio get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Showing good feet. And this is Del Piero. Totti. Gattuso. And it's Totti. Totti puts his foot on the gas. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Gattuso. Van Basten! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Goes for the shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mateus. Pull it. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Totti. Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Totti driving forward. He's having a shot! He can get that clear. Otto. Oh, sweet feet. Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. And pull it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Milan were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Martinez, pull it. He's come in hard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Fofana. That's a sharp pass. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Otto looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so... He's had a shot! It is a very, very good save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Totti. Milan looking to pass their way through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Fofana. Ah, good steal, he just read it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Totti, given the lift of his goal. And it's Hullet. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Turan. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Maradona. And it's Gullit. Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Gullit. Oh, it's come loose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gullit! And that's off target.
Gullit clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he's being shifted off it. Gullit has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Gullit. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. There they go, hunting in packs. Del Piero. Stood up well to him there.
That's good play from him.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gattuso. Gullit. Mateus. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Good, purposeful. Rijkaard! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Oh, super ball. And the shot! In he goes again! He scores! Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Del Piero. Oh, it's Van Basten. And this is Totti. Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard. Could move up a gear here. And that's that. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Tar gets good distance on it. And the pass is intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge, and this is Griezmann.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first? And another try! Goal! Arsenal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that's well seen too. Tar makes the interception. Petri. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that pass just didn't quite work. Maldini pokes it out wide. Now he's just misjudged that one. And it's played in. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Referee's given a throw. Lovely bit of skill. He's beaten the... It's Gerrard!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff. And the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 28
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Dink through. And this is Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a little off target. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Cruyff. 5 minutes till the break. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Rummenigge. Griezmann. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice control. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again. Chance here to counter. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on
Manchester United get the second half going.
Number 20, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think...
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal go into the lead. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro with the clearance. Good pressure, determined, intense. Nakata. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Rafael Leao, over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now he's got space here. Floated through. It's a promising position. He is through here. That is lovely. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a searching pass. Pull it. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Messi! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Arsenal
Messi.
are making a change now.
Number 8.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, it's... And pull it! And that is high.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. And it's Nakata.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Messi going face. Here's a chance! It is a very, very good save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafael Leao. Bale clears it away. Bullet! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he shot, surely! Vieira can get it clear. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Turan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played through for the wide man. Deco has it out wide and in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vitinha. Pass is just off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Floated through. He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Succumbs to the pressure. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a good ball. Now there's a fine ball. They're urging him to shoot. That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Araujo gets good distance on it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff, and he welcomes it in. Cruyff with the cross. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Searching pass he's played there.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Great vision. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bale. Foot in. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi's cross. Oh, great header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. Vitinha! That's very neat. Cruyff.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Neymar. And it's Valverde. Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Valverde pokes it out wide. That's a sharp pass. That's good vision. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vitinha, can he get it through? Messi looking to get on the end of this. That's a throw. Vitinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Cruyff. And he's cut it out. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And it's Pedri. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's the chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. And that's a dangerous ball. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliant chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. Kaká tries making a foray down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caught offside that time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Quality ball. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. That's an excellent interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Bale. Kaká's a header! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Time and again they are repelled. Ball's gone out of play. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a good ball out wide. Bale. Good read, needed to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. They get a throw in. Rummenigge.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kaká, he's found a way through. Tomiyasu. Bale is onto it in a flash. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Vieira.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Scholes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. And it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Davids. Scholes. That's a lovely pass. Takes a shot! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Can he spark a counter here? Dink through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, not quite. Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. Decent chance! That's been drilled forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Brighton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the counter is on. Now it's Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves Jumps right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
That has certainly... He's had a shot! Brighton have it back and can go again. Scholes. Schneider. A probing pass. Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There will be 1
And
minute
that's
at
the
a
end of
time.
that. It all started well enough. He's on it. Can he get away? It's not an especially good pass, that. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
And now,
half-time.
to all members of the crowd,
That's
I'd
been a
like
decent
to ask
45
you to
minutes.
join me in
Competitive,
wishing
certainly,
our
and a
birthday
goal
boy
each.
a very special birthday. Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Pull it. It's Cruyff. Right, Scholes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Scholes. Plenty to aim at here. And the ball is out of play. Van de Ven. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Right, Scholes. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's worked it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Brighton are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
830.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He can run onto that. Look at, there's the shot! Thuram delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, cracking ball. Short changes him with that pass. And this... Bullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the through ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Davids. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
Tomiyasu.
Schneider. Number
And
7.
he's whipped it across.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's hoisted
Number
clear.
18.
Scholes
Lorenzo
takes
Insigne.
control of it and he's
Number
on the move.
2. Vadio. Coming on the field. Number 22.
And he thumps it
Vettel.
clear.
Number
And
8.
reclaimed it in a
Brahim
trice.
Diaz. Number 11.
Oh, easy
Diaz
pickings
Drogba.
there.
Number 41. Esteban.
Oh, they could break
Number
here.
25. Nuno Mendes.
And it's Scholes.
Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Oh. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And real chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Scholes. Neymar. Opts for safety. Caresses it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Added minutes
Back
have
into
been
the middle.
indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. We are into overtime. Looking for the run. Looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. Rafael Leao. And this is Bale. And he's certainly onside here. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And back to the keeper. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has not gone well. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Cannavaro. Sommer punts it upfield. No goals as yet. Çalhanoğlu. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Bastoni. Nicely weighted ball. Soulé! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Soulé has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And he is slightly... Can he finish? And it's Barella. He's having a hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Barella brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. And it's Serginho. Serginho. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's Lautaro Martinez. McTominay, Çalhanoğlu. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Sule. Batistuta. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Sommer gets rid without sophistication. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super ball! Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan finding their passes. Now McTominay. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, what a climb! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Sule! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life soon.
Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
And it's Çalhanoğlu. There will be a throw-in. McTominay. Over to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This time, surely! Goal! Inter! The second half off to a spectacular start. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Martinez. Sule, good driving run. And it's McTominay. Milan still this single goal behind. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, that's neat. Bastoni. So we've reached the hour mark. Now he's got space here. Martinez looking to run onto it. Throw in. Martinez plays it in. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. And that has put paid to that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maradona looking here to chip. Shot a goal! There it is! AC Milan are all square. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
What a throw in. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. 75 minutes played. Foot in. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well played, well played. And they've got rid. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Sule. Çalhanoğlu. Looking for the run. Back in once. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And Del Piero! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries a measured ball. Caught offside that time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Sule. Now it's Thuram. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. And that is that. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that's well spotted. Schneider. And it's Hullet. No, it's come to nothing.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rijkaard. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maldini. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. Header comes in! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Pirlo. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Has a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo. Bout of passing here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Schneider, and the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sanmiro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Sanmiro. Meister. He's got on, tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schneider. Now the ball in. Header! He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe it.
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Platini couldn't squeeze it through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Meister. He has a look up. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Great defending, strong and determined. Succumbs to the pressure. Meister. Played out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pullet tries looking up for options on the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pirlo. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Meister.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Right card. And he's being shifted off it. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Big chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Hullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Akinsamiro. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro making good progress on the right-hand side. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Played towards the other side. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Out of play for a goal kick. Maldini. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Zola gets a foot in here. Could be danger here. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. Driving forward. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, with his set of skills, he has to stir the most concern and the most attention.
So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's had it nicked away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball over the top. He's in a good position here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Maldini. Another pass just keeps... It's Pirlo! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things... Unsola! And that's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! And that has faded wide. Sanmiro.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Threads one in. Delivers the ball.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
As you can see, we've already started here. Platini! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he's been shifted off it. Another throw-in.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Not the most accurate pass. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mateus! Mateus! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Out for a throw. Mateus. Martinez is onto the shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Schneider. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Distributed tidily. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very
terrific header. In he goes again.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And a chance!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Can he finish? And he's following up. And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Now, can they get him away? Lovely feet. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Bordon. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Out again for a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cannavaro can get it clear. Driving forward. Now it's Schneider. And the through ball. This looks promising. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He was under real pressure there. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona are having a ball here. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martinez gets into a good position. He is, and he shoots! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. Platini crosses it in. Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot, decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. Rijkaard. Now it's Martinez. And the counter is on. Oh, takes a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Sostituzioni di giocatori. Numero 9,
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini hurtling down that right flank. And the shot! Barcelona have their third corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
He gets big! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is so...
Martinez is on his chance! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Great chance! Platini, and now the breakaway. Platini running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. So much time and space here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. In with the challenge, and he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? Now it's Schneider. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only...